Dear friends, so far we have been discussed different sections of paper 1 such as teaching aptitude, research aptitude, comprehension and communication. Now we are going for another part which is mathematical reasoning and aptitude as well as logical reasoning. So in this video we will be discussing these two sections. In mathematical reasoning and aptitude, there comes different subsections like types of reasoning, number series, letter series, codes and relationships, mathematical aptitudes. So this part is actually basic questions from mathematics, especially kind of calculation which comes in secondary school standard textbooks, like fractions, time and distance, ratio, proportions, percentage, profit and loss, interest and discounting, averages. So these are basic kind of mathematical reasoning questions which usually we see in almost all kind of competitive examinations. So then comes logical reasoning. Here this part is little bit more extended. Under this, there is a newly introduced part which is called Indian logic, that you can see the last part of this one. Indian logic, means of knowledge, paramanas, pratyaksha, anumana, upamana, shabda, arthapatti, anubhalapti. So this part is actually newly introduced one. Then structure and kinds of anumanas. Anumana means inference, vyapti and Heterobasa's fallacies of inference. So these are the basic philosophical kind of logic of that is comes under Indian logic. Okay, and apart from Indian logic, the above you can see in the logical reasoning part coming as understanding the structure of arguments, argument forms, structure of categorical propositions, mood and figure, formal and informal fallacies, uses of languages, connotations and denotations of terms, classical square oppositions. So these are the some part which is comes under argument category. Okay, so in logic, argument is very important. How do you put arguments? What are the various types of arguments? And classical square oppositions, here we discuss contradictory, contradiction, subcontrary arguments, then contrary arguments, subaltern arguments. These kinds of things are comes here. Then comes evaluating and distinguishing deductive and inductive reasoning. Inductive and deductive reasoning are important part of any logical reasoning that we discuss. So this deductive and inductive are almost all question, competitive examination papers we can see this part as well. Then analogies is a kind of argument which is similar, which is indicating to similar contexts. Okay, so this also a very must question in almost all net examination first papers. Then Venn diagram, symbol and multiple use of establishing validity of arguments. So these are the parts that we are going to discuss by using previous year question paper. And the question paper that we are discussing currently is the examination conducted last time by the NTA, which is 2019 December section at exam. Okay, so let's go to the question paper. So in logical reasoning part, here is the first question. What is the missing term in the series given below? So here we have given a series of numbers among which one number is missed, and that missed number we have to choose from the following options. So the series is like 2, 4, 6, 12, 10, 36, 14, and then missed term 18, 324. So what is the missing term here in this series? So let's look at this. First coming the number is 2, then 4, then 6, then 12, then 10. Is there a pattern here? then 36, 14. Look at these numbers. Here, do you see any kind of relationship between the underlined numbers? Underlined numbers are 2, 6, 10, 14 and 18. Here we can see every underlined numbers are increasing by a constant rate, by increasing plus 4. 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, 14 plus 4 is 18. So this is the relationship. Then let's look upon the other missed series, that is 4, 12, 36 and the missed term, then 324. Among these numbers, do you see any other relationship? 4, 12, 36, then missed term, then 324. So if we look upon this, the relationship between these numbers, then we can see 4 into 3 is 12, right? 12 into 3 is 36, isn't it? Then obviously the next term will be 36 into 3, which is nothing but 108. So among options we have 108, right? We have 108 here, and 108 into 3 is nothing but 324. So we can see the relationship is established here. Each number is multiplied by 3. So the missed term is nothing but 108, right? You got the relationship, no? This sort of number series questions are must for a competitive examination. So, and you can easily answer it also. Here we have next question. Apurv is son of Madhu. Vinod is brother of Madhu's husband. How is Apurv related to Vinod? So this question is indicating blood relationship between the persons indicated here. So we have Apurv, Madhu, Vinod and Madhu's husband. 4 people are here, and the question is how is Apurv related to Vinod? If you give a little attention for this question, you can easily answer this one. So we have options: uncle, brother, cousin and nephew. And if you are confused, there is a high chance of you are losing this question. So you have to give a little attention for this. Let's look upon this question. Here you see Apurv. A person Apurv is the son of Madhu. Madhu is M. Okay. So Madhu has an husband. Madhu has an husband. His name is not given. And that husband's brother is Vinod. Okay. So Vinod is the brother of Madhu's husband. So there are 4 people here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The question is, how is Vinod is related to, how is Apurv is related to Vinod? We can see Vinod is no one other than uncle of Apurv, because he is the brother of Apurv's father. Apurv's father. Okay, and that's why Vinod is uncle. So Apurv will be related to Vinod as nephew. So in the options we have nephew here, right? So this is the answer, because if the question is if they asked how is Vinod is related to Apurv, then the answer would have been uncle. But the question is how Apurv is related to Vinod. So the answer is nephew. Okay. And instead of Apurv, if the question has given a girl's name, then answer would have been niece. Okay. Niece is nothing but uncle's daughter. Okay. And nephew is uncle's son. Here is the next question. In a certain code, England is written as ULSNYLV. using the same code Ireland will be written as. So this question is coding. In the syllabus itself we have seen coding is part of the if you are seeing the questions like this first time, then you have to understand that these kind of questions are usually in competitive exams, but you can answer this very rapidly if you know some kind of techniques. Each competitive exam will have some short very rapid techniques that you can use, so that you won't be consuming a lot of time for that question. So let's look upon some of ideas related to coding. So let's hear this question. We have to understand, we have to pick the given choices, the correct option for Ireland. So let's look upon how does you can rapidly understand this. When it comes to coding questions, you have to understand that this kind of numbering you have to give to each alphabetical orders. You have to give A as first, A 1, B as 2, C as 3, D as 4, and as so on. Okay, up to Z as 26. If you given this kind of coding, then it is easy for you to understand the relationship of each coding corresponding to other codes. Here we have given England as ULSNYLV. Okay, so these two words will have some kind of relationship between each other. First, corresponding to E, we have got U. Okay, corresponding to N, we have got L. Okay, corresponding to G, we have got N. Okay, what is the relationship between these letters? Here you can see E as numbered 5, right? N is numbered here 14, and corresponding to E, you got U, right? So what is the U here? So here U is here, na? This one is U. So what are the relationship between E and U? That is you have to understand first. Then you can establish the relationship. Here you see U from Z. This is the last letter. From Z is have number 26, right? And U is having number 21. Okay, and 26 minus 5 is 21, right? So when you subtract 26 by 5, then you will get 21. So 26 the number of Z. Then you subtract the number of E from the Z, then you will get 21, that is U. So from each letter you have to subtract that from Z, 26. So next is N, right? N you have given 14. So 26 minus 14, then you will get 12. Okay, let's look upon whether any 12, what is the number of 12? 12 is here. So here the L is coming as 12, right? So that is the relationship between here. Let's take the case of D here. Okay, here D you got D as 4. Let's take the case of D. D you have got as 4, right? Here see 4, this one is 4. Then you subtract 4 from 26, then you will get 22. What is the number which is correspond to 22? Here you have V. So the answer is corresponding to D is V, right? So D is corresponding to V. So you got the relationship. right? The same relationship will be applying for Ireland also. So let's see the answer. Here you see IRELAND. Each number is given here. Okay, I is 9. Corresponding number of I is 9. From 26 you subtract 9. Then you will get 17. Okay. Then you pick the 17 as the code. 7 is Q. Right. So the Q is the first code. Then R. R is nothing but R is coded as 18. So from 26 you subtract 18, then you will get 8. Corresponding to 8 is H. So the next code letter is H. Then you have E, right? E is 5. So from 26 you just subtract 5, then you will get 21. Then 21 corresponding to 21 is U. So if you do that kind of calculation, then you will get the code as Q H U N Y L V. Okay, this is the code that we have got. Let's look upon whether in the option is there Q H U N Y L V is there. Okay, so in the option we have Q H U N Y L V as the option. So this is the correct code for Ireland. In the same relationship like we have got between England and ULSNYLV, so there is same kind of relationship is holds Ireland and QHUNYLV. So you got this one, right? Up to now I have discussed 3 questions related to blood relationship, then code and number series. So there are more questions comes under this category, logical reasoning, but we have to be little more explaining about this question. Then only another question like similar question comes to the exams, then we can easily answer. That's why I explain a little more in these sections. So I will be coming up with the continuation of this video in the next video. If you like this, share to your friends and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.